What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the Night Game Channel. My name's AJ Gales. How y'all doing? We are back with Spider-Man Miles Morales. Oh, what to do. I think today,
Maybe it was stolen.
let's focus on these quests on the Friendly Neighborhood Spider app, or whatever the hell it's called. Just because, really, other than the main story, I think this is the only other side thing that we have right now. Oh boy, man! Today at work, that was a fucking day. I will elaborate in a moment.
Hey man, your car's missing?
Yeah, just finished a double shift. Came out to grab my car, but it's gone. I'm back on in 12 hours, and all I want to do is get home and sleep.
I know the feeling.
You have your key fob on you?
The beep-boop unlock thing. Yeah, got it right here.
Awesome. One lost car soon to be found. Okay, I can track the signal from the key fob to find the car.
What was I saying?
Sealing a metal
Yeah,
text
just,
car instead of winter? It's cold, man. Literally and figuratively.
How to put it? It was just a day that it just seemed like we couldn't get any table closed. You know, I think I've talked about this in the past, but if you don't know, it's a general practice in the
Oh man, this place reeks of chop shop. The car's definitely here.
All right, let's play some stealth. It's a common practice in casinos. We have something called an
Lost cars.
early out list, which is pretty much what pretty much exactly how it sounds. As we close tables, we close tables because they're not seeing any play. It costs more money to staff a dealer, to have a floor person there to watch them, have a pit supervisor there to watch it. So as the night goes on and tables see less and less play, we shut tables down. It makes sense. It's
Really stole this from a hospital. Yeah, man, easy pickings. People park there for days at a time. Ain't that like...
who sees you?
It could be like a nurse saving a life or a family visiting.
So as I was saying, it's a common
Cars, man. Ethics left town a long time ago.
it's a common casino practice. I go, sign the EO, thinking, man, because I got let's dodge this guy. I've got today off. I worked yesterday. I have today off, and then we have I work 4 days for the holiday weekend over Thanksgiving. Which, by the way, happy Thanksgiving, everybody. If I don't record, and I'm just working, uploading off my backlog or anything and forget. Happy Thanksgiving and all that stuff. Happy holidays, whatever the hell you celebrate. Hope you're having fun with your family, or those who care about, etc., etc., etc. Platitude. So I'm like, yeah. Hopefully I can get out kind of early so I can take today. I can record. I can chill before I have the busy of the however busy the holiday weekend it is, and that guy is very clearly noticeable. But, I go, I sign the thing, and I end up number 3, which, it's pretty early for, it's pretty high up for my shift, so, that's all well and good. There we go.
I'm missing 3 hots in the car.
So, that's really good for my shift, but, it looks really dead out there during our shift, and a lot of us are going, okay, sweet, we get a pretty easy night mixed with almost a guarantee that we can get out early. And it was so weird. It was like at half hour into our shift, just a whole bunch of people just started coming in. Maybe not a whole bunch, compared to some of the crowds we usually pull, but, enough to be okay. It's a lot more busy than we thought it was going to be today, and then it ends up, ends up being busier than usual. Then we can't get any tables closed to get anybody out. It was a whole thing. A lot of people. I barely ended up getting out early. I mean, Jeez, I'm trying to think here. I
Not to eat that.
thought I'd probably be able to get out halfway through shift. So, normal shift's 8 hours. So I figured, I'd probably be able to get out in 4. And I got out 45 minutes early, maybe. And God damn it, I wish I had my tripwire.
This beats lockup, that's for sure.
That guy's really a safe takedown? Okay. Yeah, I know. It kind of sounds, oh, poor me, I don't have, I think there's only, 4 of them left. You know what? Let's see if I can lure him over there and pull that down on top of him. So yeah, I know it's one of those. It's poor baby. I wasn't able to get out of work early, but I don't know. I was kind of hoping I could get a little bit of sleep in, all that.
Got a body here. We're not alone.
The industry I work in has made me spoiled. I want to see if he can get to a point where he won't be dangerous to take out.
Come out already. Heads up. We got a guy down.
Come on. Come on. Let me see you. Down they go. Took a while, but we got there.
Thieves' den. Now I can use the fob to find the car. Can't be far. Love a good horn. Now where is it? Hey there. Found your car. Texting you the location.
Incredible. Hey, cops finally showed up here. I'll see if they'll drive me to you.
Thanks again, Spider-Man. Gonna tell everyone to use your app after I get some sleep.
Glad I could help.
Oh, he's like, yeah, I'll text you where your car is. It's in the, it's in this parking lot with all the knocked out goons. They might wake up any minute, so you might want to get here.
Get out of here, Spider-Man.
Oh, okay. I saw the. Yeah, I saw the red blip on the map, and then I realized that's the guy getting arrested.
Something's weakening emergency responder communications. Should check it out.
But yeah, whatever I was saying. Work was, work was work.
Engaging Spider-Man!
Clear, Hilo One.
Get clear! You shouldn't have come here!
I don't know. I guess I just have less of a patience, less patience right now, just because I'm a little. I don't want to say I'm annoyed that I have to work the holiday weekend. I mean, it's a casino thing. You work. You work you work in this industry. You kind of understand that that's kind of just part of the gig. Yeah, but still, it's frustrating sometimes, especially because it's going to be busy and whatnot. You'd think it wouldn't be because you think, yeah, people are with family or whatever, but no, not really. And plus, I gotta, put up with people. They're all. My dad had this happen to him once. He was having a whole bunch of young kids who were all celebrating, partying on some holiday, and they're all like, "Yeah, we're all here, we're all having fun, or whatever." And then my dad kind of looks at him and he's like, "Oh, you're working, aren't you?" He's like, "Yeah." I mean, I'm serious. It's weird. People who go to casinos apparently just. I'm not saying all of them, but there's a good number of them who just kind of forget that we dealers, are actually. We're working. We aren't playing games. We're not gambling. We're facilitating, if anything.
Spider-Man, thank God. Something's weakening our emergency comms. We can't get through the fire department.
Is anyone still inside?
No, we got everyone out. But this fire's gonna jump if we don't get help. Hear that? Just noise now.
I think I can find the source. Don't worry, I'm gonna get your comms back up.
I mean, hell, I had a.
The sooner the fire trucks get here.
I had a guy.
This big.
I had a guy a couple days ago who literally. We were chatting, and I don't want to give him shit because he was a nice guy. Which, oddly enough, if you're going to go to a casino, be nice to your dealer. Seriously, it will make your time there better, and it will make, the dealer friendlier. It'll make the whole process better. I'm not shitting you.
Insurance only pays out if the whole building goes down. So make sure the static stays.
I mean, I've had players tell me, "Oh, AJ, you've got such a great attitude for this job." And I say, "Well, you know what? It's easy to be." I just knock them off the building. It's easy to be, nice and all that stuff. When people are willing to chat with you, having fun, being nice. It's actually a pretty low bar. It really is. You'd be surprised how low the bar is for a lot of dealers on, calling you a nice guy. It's generally don't be an asshole. That kind of tells you. It's and I mean, really, it's the same for any service job, a waiter, a waitress, anything like that. It's really the same piece of advice because, they kind of deal with the same thing that we do. Although I'd argue it's a little different. As I always say, we deal with people who are not only gambling money, but usually drinking. That's fun. But whatever. So, I don't want to shit on patrons too much because a lot of times they are nice. They're, it's just, I don't want to say ignorance, not the right word. They're nice people. It's just, I think they sometimes forget that we're not here playing, we're working. Kind of like this one guy who's, like I said, nice guy, perfectly polite. We were joking and chatting and everything. I was changing cards. I was doing a shuffle. I was doing something, Just doing something, so we were just kind of sitting and chatting in between a hand or whatever, and guy asks me, we're talking about his
Spider-Man insurance.
Yeah, I couldn't find a way to get these guys knocked out, but so we're talking about what he does for a living or whatever, and at the end of that, he asks me the question that just made me just deadpan stop and look at him.
I need to charge up that generator.
He asks me, "So, what do you do for a living?"
Still getting a source for the weak comms. Must be another group in on the scam.
He asks me, "So what do you do for a living, huh?"
Dudes are trying to burn down that building for an insurance scam. That's why they're messing with your comms.
Are you serious? They're putting people in danger.
Yeah. How's the fire looking?
Getting real close to jumping to the building next door, and I still can't reach the fire department.
Signal should be clear soon. Hang tight. I'll update you.
Yeah, I mean, the dude looks at me, and again, he's not being an asshole. He's honestly asking the question. Like, well, what do you do for a living? And I just kind of looked at him. I'm like, and kind of give him that shrug of hello, and he's like, oh yeah. And I was talking with my dad. I'm like, I'm not trying to retain my amateur status. I'm not trying to enter the dealing Olympics. This is kind of what I do for a living. It's one of those, not mad at him, but that's a. Yeah, sometimes you get asked some questions, and it's holy shit.
Things are my fault, huh? What's that about?
Can't wait. I gotta get those comms back to normal.
Kind of feel a little bad for the neighbors.
Oh yeah, I don't know.
You must be new.
I don't want to sit here and bitch too much because I really do. I really do enjoy my job. It's just, you know, sometimes it's easier than others, but again, I guess that's all jobs. But, you know, I'm also the guy sitting here with a microphone and, you know, no sense to stop talking. So that's what we're doing.
Computers. Why am I always the one figuring out the tech stuff? Because the universe decided you're a tech guy and no one else can remember their passwords.
Oh, well. I couldn't get...
I got you now, kid!
Nah, you missed. Oh, I think I got one of them taken out with that.
This is gonna hurt!
That is kind of a cool move.
Sure he ain't the real Spider-Man? Back up! Fight it, kid!
Now to get the comms back to full power. There, I think that worked. I should check on the fire and make sure comms are back up. Hey, how's the signal now?
Everything's coming through loud and clear. Got through to dispatch, too. Fire trucks are pulling up now.
Alright, so I guess I'm done bitching about work and everything, so I need a new topic to talk about while I'm doing all these. I think I'll do one more activity, then we'll hop into some main story stuff. I need a new topic. What to opine on? Oh, I think I can, you know, talk about the fact that I believe this game got nominated for Game of the Year. I haven't fully looked at any of the, you know, nominations yet.
Fire department got the building extinguished just in time. I'm definitely giving your app 5 stars.
Glad I could help. Spread the word, too. The more people use the app, the safer we'll make New York.
I'm gonna make sure everybody knows about it. Thanks again, Spider-Man.
I like the little animated Genki. It's cute.
We're at the bridge are okay. Window washer got stuck on the side of a building. Perfect problem for a Spider-Man to solve.
See, I like these. How they're not just simple show up, do one thing, you're done. So there's a little bit of a complexity to these activities. But no, what I was saying, I haven't fully looked into all the nominees for all the different awards at the Game Awards this year. I know The Last of Us Part 2 got nominated for a shitload of things.
Sorry, Spider-Man frown on unauthorized arm dealings.
I'm gonna hit you!
I mean, let's be honest. I mean,
Someone your own size or bigger.
Stop moving! Time to teach you a lesson! He's wiping us out! I've got my eye on you!
there we go.
You're dead!
But yeah, we all pretty much knew that The Last of Us Part 2 was gonna get a crap load of nominations. Now, the only thing that was gonna save us from that game pretty much winning Game of the Year was gonna be Cyberpunk 2077.
Rocks on weapons, Spider-Man style.
But, you know, that's sadly not gonna happen this year. Oh, well, and it's probably a shoo-in for next year. But beside the point, I was seeing like a collage of some of the nominees, and I think this game got nominated.
Hey, man.
Which kind of makes me scratch my head.
Yeah. It really feels like it's catching on with people.
I'm not surprised, dude. You nailed it. Take a bow.
And I don't want to talk too much shit about this game because I do enjoy it. It is good. But where I would call the first Spider-Man game on PS4 a 9, I'd call this an 8. And I will explain
Weapons deal.
God damn it, I love him diving off the...
An anonymous app user?
God damn it. I love watching him dive off of the sides of roofs. You know, watching him pull that... God damn, I don't know what to call it. He just kind of falls off backwards. It's just got so much style to it.
Thank God you're here. Power short-circuited on my platform. I'm stuck.
I could carry you down, or I could power up the platform.
Platform sounds better.
I see how it is. God, why is it always...
Power off.
Spider-Man's here! Get him!
Yeah, by the time I realized there were guys here, I was like, yeah, let's just fight.
Dead! He's gone!
So yeah, like I was saying, I have no issues with this game from a gameplay perspective. Well, that's not technically true. I do have... They're not complaints. It's just I wish this game had the amount of variety in terms of gadgets and activities and stuff. I think the first Spider-Man game just had a little bit more to do. Like I said, I think there were more gadgets and things to play with. Which, again, that game was a full-blown
Energy load must have
game.
reset the circuit.
This is a...
Wires that can restore the power at the other end. Hang tight, sir. I'll get you back up soon.
This is a spin-off console launch title. So maybe I'm expecting a little too much from this, but it's just... I would have liked to see more. Because I enjoy it. I would have liked to see more variety in the, like I said, more variety in the gadgets, more variety in the types of activities and all that. So yeah, that's just my take on that. So from a gameplay perspective, I think that's my biggest issue.
You saved me. Oh man, I don't know how to thank you.
It was no trouble. Really.
But that's not actually why I'm deducting that point from where I say I'd give the original a 9.
24th most downloaded app in New York City. Friendly neighborhood.
Dude, we're in the top 25? That's awesome. And a little scary.
Yeah, what was I saying? Where I'd give the original one a 9 and this one an 8. I'd actually... It's not gameplay. It's not the, like I said, the little bit of lack of variety that this game has, because it's like I said, it's a little more understandable with the fact that this game is a launch title spin-off. You know, especially knowing that it's 8 hours or whatever. I get that. My bigger issue is actually with the narrative, and it's kind of for a similar issue. I get why the narrative is the way it is, but I feel like they have made choices that, while not bad, they were made for expediency. They were made to push the story along at a better pace to fit this, again, launch title. I don't want to say rushed development, but I don't think the amount of polish that went into, and I don't want to say the amount of polish because I feel like I'm talking shit about Insomniac when I say, oh, I don't think that they did as good a job, you know, they didn't put enough polish into this game, like this was just slapped together. But in a way, this is kind of reskinned. I mean, I do like the fact that Miles moves differently, his combat's a little different, his fighting style's different. It's cool. I'm not saying it had to be the same length as the original game. I'm just saying I think the story feels rushed. And I think some of that has to do with the length of the game and the fact that, like I said, it's a launch title spin-off. It doesn't feel like a feature-length game. In a weird way, it feels like DLC. Where I'd honestly say if this is DLC, this is a 9. But as a $40, however much I paid for this game, I have to give it an 8 because, again, the story to me feels rushed and doesn't work. And if you want me to give specifics, I will. My one thing that I'm not a big fan of is the way they're handling Miles in this game. I feel like they're giving him too many different conflicts, and I understand he's a character that has these conflicts, you know, the conflict of his father, the conflict of, you know, moving to Harlem and out of, or wait, yeah, did he move into Harlem out of Hell's Kitchen, or was it the other way around? Because I think he's up here, yeah, he's up in Harlem. I think he was originally in Hell's Kitchen. You know, that, his father passing, his uncle reappearing, Finn ending up being the Tinkerer. Yes, all of these are, you know, some of them are, you know, classic troubles that the character has and all this stuff. So I understand that. But what I'm trying to get at when I say it...
It's my biggest fan. Hey, guys, let me give you a couple of love taps.
What was I saying? But what I mean by it... by they're giving him too many problems for a game that's going to be an 8-10 hour experience. It feels like they're starting too much and resolving too much too quickly. They should have focused on one or two problems and let it stop, and you know, and just let it be. You know, I would have, with what they were doing, not saying let the dead dad thing go, because, you know, I get it. It was a big thing of why he wanted to be a hero, and, you know, he looks up to Spider-Man and all this stuff. You know, I get it. It's an important thing at the start, but I still feel that they've paid a little, you know, they keep coming back to it a little too much. You know, this whole, his mom running for political office, just...
Corporate kidnapping squad down.
You know, his mom running for political office. I mean, and I know it's all going to tie into Roxxon and the fight between Roxxon and the Tinker. It's just... I feel that we have focus... We've done cutscenes that weren't necessary for the story with the Tinkerer up to this point, and just... I would have liked to focus more on...
Sad to see it like this.
I'm trying to think. I'm trying to think of the way that I'm
A low profile way.
to explain this.
Draw attention. Here we go.
Because I guess my biggest thing with it is
Hello?
when it
This place is dusty. No one's been here in a while.
instead of focusing so much, and I mean they haven't, and I know I'm saying focusing so much. I'm speaking relatively in terms of the amount of time we spent in the game, his mom's campaign, and this and that. They should have focused more on him meeting the Tinkerer outside of that one big rally. And there's that rally. Tinkerer comes in, reveals herself, and he finds out it's Finn. All in the span of about 15 minutes. That he should have had more moments where he's run into the Tinkerer. He should have had more encounters with the Tinkerer. And maybe the Tinkerer runs through, you know, deepen up the voice modulator, run a better, I don't know, have them work through a proxy or something. Have it so it's that when the reveal is it's Finn, I didn't already see it coming. Because when I really paid attention, I was able to hear her voice. I'm like, you know, through the modulator, I'm like, oh, it's Finn.
CSU textbooks. He took night classes so he could keep running the shop during the day.
You know, I was able to tell it was her right before the reveal. You know, it's just, I would have liked, similar to what it was with the guy who ran the Feast Center being Negative Man, or Mr. Negative, whatever the hell his name was. I think that they could have, you know, how they kind of built it up, and they had Peter running into his minions, and eventually he sees him and then figures out who it is. It just, I feel that they should have had that be the focus instead of his mom's political campaign, and here's Roxxon, and here's this, and here's that. And it's just, and here's Miles dealing with, he's being considered the second Spider-Man, and here, it's just, you could have done some of those other things. You could have had Miles dealing with his father, dealing with being the second Spider-Man, dealing with his uncle, his family problems. He can deal with these things, but the problem is, for a shorter narrative like this, they needed to get to the Tinkerer, introduce that earlier. They needed to have more of a build-up with the Tinkerer, so that way when it is the big, or hell, even more scenes with just Finn, so that when it is that big reveal, it hits us harder as the player and not just Miles. I think that's my issue with it. I hope that makes some semblance of sense.
But the photo is of Finn. Finn was working with someone to break into Roxxon.
So yeah, if you'd excuse that long rant, that's just my take on it. It's like I said, I don't want to diss on this game too much. I don't want to say, oh, this game sucks, because it really doesn't. It's really good.
GCSF. Used for treating bone marrow decay. Whose was this?
What does... Oh, her brother is gonna end up having some sort of...
Behind here.
It's not... Is it... It's... what is osteoporosis? Is that the decaying of bone marrow? I know there's a kind of cancer that attacks... bone marrow. I'm trying to figure out how to... There we go. I had to venom punch my way through it.
This is a secret room.
All right.
Video file from 6 months ago.
Running a test upload.
Half my team is sick, but Krieger still won't admit his new form. We need to do this tonight.
Let me.
Yeah, I'm gonna guess it's some sort of bone cancer.
They broke ground in Harlem today, ahead of schedule.
Poisoning the city to make a buck.
They keep cutting corners, ignoring safety reports. I can't let them pervert my work like this, Finn.
Okay, first we flush the core, then we wipe all data. You're sure they can't just make more of this stuff?
No, as long as we take out the backup supply in Jersey too. But without me, they'll have no idea how Nuform works. Project will be DOA.
I'll record us. Things go wrong, video uploads straight to the Bugle.
Perfect. You ready to save New York?
Ready.
There's a second video.
Damn it. No uploads. Phone must have been damaged. I won't let tonight be for nothing. I promise, Rick.
They were trying to shut the Nuform project down. Something went wrong. Last known location of her phone. If I can track it. Come on.
Oh yeah, I forgot I can do that.
Come on.
He's here! Don't let him leave!
Need a cloak? Come on, here!
Straight up vanishing lead freaked these guys out. Can't stealth these guys till they calm down. They're too alert.
Don't let Spider-Man near the computer!
Here we go. I forgot I had the camouflage.
Something.
Show yourself!
Take out these snipers.
Easier than I thought.
Hey, Julio, you around? Hello? Somebody get over there. I'll check around.
Here, take 5.
The pressure on!
More friends joining the fun?
Drown him!
These guys are still on high alert. Gotta let them chill before I can get the drop on them. focus.
Here we go. We'll just perch up here. I kind of like that, how we can kind of enter combat, stealth, and then pop back into, you know, we can go back and forth a little more fluidly.
There, Spider-Man! Stop it!
Got something for you! Okay, back to that computer.
Did you have to do that?
If I can find Finn's phone, maybe I can understand what happened to Rick and why she became the Tinkerer. There, got a location.
The terrible Tinkerer, thank you. Who are you? Oh, this is cool.
I should call Genki. Fill him in.
The snow is so pretty.
Did you find anything in Finn's shop?
Yeah. I know why she's doing all this. Something happened to her brother. Something bad.
Man.
Rick was working at Roxxon. He was their lead scientist on Newform.
Whoa.
And it looks like Newform was making him sick.
Simon Krieger's been telling everyone how safe it is.
He's lying. Finn and her brother tried to shut down the prototype reactor, prevent further development.
What happened?
Don't know. Yet. Finn recorded the whole thing on her phone, but then she lost it inside the lab. I'm on my way to get it.
Listen, I'm right here. Call if you need me.
Will do.
You know, I think that figure that we saw watching me swing away, I'm gonna guess that was the Prowler. Just given the look of the mask, so I'm gonna guess it's Miles's uncle. Yeah, again, I still think that that's a hat on a hat. He doesn't need to be in this game. I get it. He's an important character to the Miles Morales story, but still, you just... I don't think he necessarily needed to be in this one. Like make another Miles game where he is in it. I think that would have worked better, but again, my opinion. Take it for what you will. Blah blah blah.
Wonder what powers it.
Drag him over here behind the corner. Come on. Come on. Gotcha, bitch.
Okay. Now to get into the building. Absorbing energy fried the generator. I can't believe that actually worked.
Now, what I was saying about the snow, it's so pretty. I don't think I've seen snow like this in a game. It's just how it's coming down to such a nice flurry. It looks weightless, like that kind of really kind of wet, sloppy, flurry kind of snow. I don't know a better way to put it. I mean, like, you see those piles right there, not super great, but just looking at it in the air, it's really cool looking. Like we had snow like that a couple days ago around here.
Breaking into a lab full of armed guards. Christmas break sure is different this year. I should be at home, taking naps, playing a ton of video games, and eating like 100 Christmas cookies. Which way?
Well, then why aren't you doing that? I get it. He's got spider powers, responsibility, all that crap. I get it. As much as I love Spider-Man, look, I'm gonna be honest.
Go in a circle.
Yeah, probably.
The guy who installed that was clearly padding his resume.
No, you need maps and air vents. Can we just get the Sterling Archer's right? We need maps and air vents. No, as I was saying, yeah, I don't even know which way's up now. My head hurts. Yeah, as I was saying, though, you know, Miles, you didn't have to do the whole superhero thing.
Low ground level.
I would use my spider powers and become an athlete. Or, I don't know, something.
Uh-oh.
Got a report of a breach through the outer exhaust system. If it's underground...
Some people say that's an abuse of that power.
Understood, sir.
They're not wrong.
Hey,
yep, Prowler.
What's so funny?
Damn, Miles. We're a skinny-ass kid. You hit hard.
Uncle Aaron? You're the Prowler? My dad had a foul on you.
I know. And I bet you got a lot of questions right now. But we need to get out of here. You picked the wrong place to break into.
I'm not leaving till I find what I came for.
Listen, I did some work for Roxxon a while back. You don't want to mess with these guys. If we get caught in here...
Then help me.
Stubborn as your father. All right, but we do this my way. I know a place I can access a security terminal. Let you know what's coming. Remote mines.
He looks like a fusion...
Don't get caught.
He looks like a fusion between Sub-Zero and Spawn. Anyone else kind of see it?
How'd you do that?
I've worked with systems like this before. Now focus.
Looks like a good time to try out those remote mines.
What's going on with the cameras? More power outages?
So what is it you're looking for?
Oh, that's cool.
A phone. I tracked the signal. It's coming from somewhere deep underground.
Lowest point in the building is at the bottom of the reactor silo.
Then that's where I'm headed.
But yeah, like I was saying though,
Another win for Spider-Man.
I still feel that putting the Prowler in here was unnecessary.
Leads to a lab.
Or hell, again, they should have had us.
Yeah.
Sorry, didn't mean to talk over that. Or kind of like what I was saying about the Tinker, instead of just running into, you know, instead of just meeting them and then boom, the reveal. Let's have some other run-ins with them. Let's build up some tension between the two before it's revealed before they reveal their identities. It's just
of new form survived the incident on the bridge. Now, if we had access to that,
Don't you think that if I had it, I would give it to you?
Yes, Mr. Krieger. I just want to make it clear that without that canister, it will be impossible to hit the deadline.
I'm doing everything in my considerable power to find that canister. However, right now, it would help me for you to go back to your lab and do your damn job.
I like the facial expressions. I never really noticed that. The faces are actually really good in this game.
Krieger's on a deadline.
So you're gonna tell me whose phone you're looking for?
Tinkerers. You gonna tell me why you're stalking me?
To protect you. You should feel honored. I came out of retirement to watch your back.
Can't believe my uncle's the Prowler.
And I can't believe my nephew's risking his neck for a phone. Let's get on with it. You're close to the reactor prototype. Need to take these guys out.
I need to. Don't like being this close to the reactor. The last guy who had this post started hacking up a lung.
Yeah, like I said, yeah.
Knowing
And they're also acting like the Prowler is some like massively established character in the Spider-Man universe, which I mean, I guess he is.
Don't let your guard down.
Thought this lab was supposed to be hidden.
Stand by. Might have something.
You know what I mean? I get that he is, you know, an established character in the franchise. It's just we've not seen him in these games. You know, we've not heard him mentioned in these games, and it's just played off. Oh well, my dad had a file. Okay. And
so far.
oh, that's it. That's all you got. Okay. It's like I said with the Tinkerer. It feels like it's all done for expediency, which I understand. It's a short game. Of course it's going to be expedient. It's going to be at a faster pace than how they did Dr. Octavius in the original game, which I thought his descent into becoming Doc Ock was fantastic.
Thanks.
I mean, we all knew the ending.
Just on the other side of that blast shield. Use that terminal to open it up.
I mean, it's just like knowing that his Uncle Aaron was the Prowler. We knew that was going to happen or be revealed to us. It's just, there's no setup, there's no build-up. It's just, boom, we're done. Here it is. We have to move on. That was kind of my issue with the DLC in the first game. It felt very rushed and very hastily put together.
Nuform made Rick sick. I need to shut these down.
Focus. Get the phone and get out of here.
And again, now that I've gotten on this point, I can't stop, you know.
Powers this whole facility.
Phone's all the way at the bottom. Looks like I need to figure out a way past that fan. And all those guys, too.
Remember what I said. Don't get caught.
But yeah, I'm just getting kind of going around in circles. Don't you love it when there are guys who you're like, how does nobody see me take him out? And you're like, whatever, gift horse in the mouth and whatnot.
Not your lucky day. Sorry. Lights out for you. Hi, Genki.
Just calling to make sure you're not hurt, or, you know, dead.
Thanks. Actually, got my uncle here helping me.
The subway worker guy?
And we're just gonna...
He's also the Prowler.
Yep, we're just gonna start telling people that. Fantastic.
The Prowler? The thief who runs around in purple?
Former thief. We're not partnering. It's just a one-time thing.
Your uncle's the Prowler. That's a lot, man. Like, a lot.
I know. I gotta go, Genki. I'll fill you in later.
Roxxon can't take more bad Neo.
Forgot I can mark targets now. Just a little bit more, a little closer. Can I get that third guy? Is he gonna... Yeah, we're just gonna hang you over the spinning blade of doom. I like these remote mines, but I'd still like the
Heard something move.
I'd like the trip mines. You know, I'd still like those back though.
Be quick about this, nephew. I'm trying to shut down cameras and alarms to keep more of them from coming. Break the wires above the fan, and it should stop.
Thanks. There's the fan controls. Dang. Gotta keep them in place somehow.
Somehow.
Yes. Now for the wires. Okay. Spinning blades of death. Got it. Battery needs a charge.
Yeah, I was about to say.
Nice. Okay. Camera, video.
You know, we can't. Can we check that out somewhere else?
Okay. Core dump's a two-person job. You start to override here. I confirm it there. Step 1 in wiping new form from existence.
Any regret? Destroying the thing you made?
You've seen me lately, right? Let's make the world safer.
Yeah, you know, maybe now is not the time for investigative journalism, Finn.
Ready.
You know, don't ask questions.
Override in
Let's, you know, get the job done first.
Man.
That wasn't me.
Industrial sabotage, Rick? Really? No one's gonna care about a few sick people uptown or a dead engineer. You're just the cost of doing business.
No! No, no, no!
I can stop it! I can stop this!
Yeah, let me stop it by touching it.
Rick, no!
No! Ben! Hold up!
Someone else is in there. Find out.
Is it just me, or did that just seem overly dramatic?
Save people. And Krieger killed them. I have to finish what they started.
Are you really surprised that the corporate bigwig ends up being the bad guy?
Why? You got your phone. Now let's leave.
That reactor killed my friend. It needs to be shut down. Permanently. I need your help, Unc. Please. Uncle Aaron?
Okay. Stand back.
Thanks, Unc. Just like the generator outside! Only huge!
But yeah, like I was saying, that whole thing with Rick and Finn, and it was just a little much.
Yeah.
Go down that hallway. Now.
Well, a little much. That's not the way to put it. It's just
Real bad right now.
I think she comes across as overly dramatic, a little, you know, I guess the term melodramatic is a better term, in some of her scenes. I don't think she's doing a bad job. I think she's just trying a little too, you know, it's just not doing it for me. Same thing with her brother. I just think, especially that scene.
I feel like I just got dropped out of a plane. But at least the reactor's disabled.
Hey, thanks for telling me which way is up.
I really needed that phone. Now what am I gonna do?
Come on, kid. I can't get to you before Roxxon does.
Stand down! We're taking you into custody!
Sure you are.
Take out orders from Captain.
Why? What do they want?
Study you, interrogate you. Don't know, don't care. Just don't let them.
I got that guy shot.
Ah, damn it.
What?
Miles, I just got blue in the system. Give me a minute. I'll get you out of this.
Got it. He's hurt! Actually, you take this!
Keep him through!
Next. Kind of want to use those remote mines in combat, see how it works.
Whoa. That was super cool cloaking tech. How does it work?
You take the left. I'll take the right.
This is bad, Miles. Real bad.
Don't worry. We can take these guys.
He's firing!
Oh, I ain't worried about that.
I'm worried about after we get out of here. We're both on Krieger's short list now.
Is this the up? Not hard to do.
The 8th train will be passing by soon.
What does that matter?
Oh, cool. Tag team.
Just keep fighting.
Keep him out of the air!
Sorry, trade secret.
Okay, train's almost here. Get ready. Through the hole, hurry. Go, now! You need to lay low. Don't trust anybody, and don't take off that mask. Wait till Roxxon finds a better target.
I can't lay low. I still need to find Finn.
Your friend's the Tinkerer. No wonder you care so much about this.
It's not just that. Protecting New York is my job.
Use Finn. Tell her you want to join the underground.
You just told me don't take off the mask.
Don't tell her you're Spider-Man. Go to her as a friend.
No, she's too smart for that.
You'd be surprised. People get stupid when they care about someone. Like you're being stupid now.
If I told her the truth...
I told your dad the truth. Thought he'd have my back. Hoped he would. Be my brother. Instead, he cut me out. If I kept my mouth shut, maybe I'd still have a family. You know what you have to do.
Okay, you know, I really like how you actually see him wearing the hood for this costume. In that scene, how you actually see him pull the hood down and take the mask out. That was actually a really cool way to insert this costume into the cutscene.
No. I've got time to check on the city. Yeah.
Miles, you know how many followers you've gained since the app went live? It's crazy. And I've been running some numbers, and I know you said no to ads before, but maybe we could reconsider?
No.
Right. No, of course not. Just saying. So did you find Finn's phone?
Yeah, but it melted after I absorbed energy from a Nuform reactor.
What? How are you not dead?
Felt like I was for a minute there. But then I released all the energy in kind of a mini explosion. Luckily, I didn't bring down the whole lab.
Man, I gotta start taking notes on all your new powers. So, what's the plan now?
Uncle Aaron thinks I should tell Finn I want to join the underground. Then I can take the Nuform so she doesn't use it for whatever.
Whoa, like lie to her face?
Yeah, but I don't have any other leads.
You know what we need?
Don't say a pros and cons list.
A pros and cons list, exactly.
I gotta make a move, man.
I guess. Well, good luck. Call if you need me.
What was I about to say? You know, I know I was kind of talking, I don't want to say crap about having his Uncle Aaron. I still think the Prowler and this whole thing between him and his dad, just it's needed. It's extra baggage that's not necessarily needed in this story. But man, I got to give credit to the actor who plays Aaron. He killed it in that role, or at least in that, you know, little chunk with him. I really liked him, especially on the back of that subway train.
Jameson is a trained debater, and he's an accomplished journalist. So.
Okay. Apparently it was. Oh, it's probably because I ran into this crime spot. God damn it! How many of you fuckers are around here? God damn it.
Got him sighted!
There we go.
What now, Roxxon?
There we go. Alright, before we close out here, let's check some suit stuff. Apparently we have suits that we can craft now. The end suit. Without the camo pants, I'd actually be all for it. I really like the hoodie. Like, I'd buy that IRL. That's dope. But yeah, I'm not a fan of the pants. I will craft it though, but yeah, not a fan. Not a fan of the pants. Yeah, okay. Oh, cool. I didn't even notice the eyes. Check that shit out. Oh, that's dope. The 2020 suit. It's still the faceplate on that one. The programmable master suit. I need more of the story. I still need to complete some stuff for both of those. Purple rain suit. And that's funny. Yeah, I can't get any of those just yet. Nah, I still think I'm sticking with the Crimson Cowl. This is still my favorite suit in the game so far. Well, second favorite. Actually, this is my second favorite suit. Yeah, this is my second favorite suit behind the animated suit. The animated suit's pretty dope. All right, I haven't really been upgrading my gadgets. Should probably do that. Knockout capacity from fuse box from 3 to 4 enemies. Yes, take more capacity. Damage. It's new game plus. Need more activity tokens. Also need more activity tokens, and let's see. Okay. Oh, so it also gets rid of the gun after I take it from him. Yeah, it's not bad. Yeah, Venom Punch does bonus damage. That could be cool. Yeah, I'll take more camouflage, and I'm out of skill points now. Alright, let's take a look at the map. What do we do next video? We got a couple side missions. It looks like we've got these new Roxxon labs. So we'll go take those down. We'll go do those side missions. Keep doing stuff on the Friendly Neighborhood Spider app. All that stuff. Before we keep going, I want to say, as always, guys, thanks so much for watching. Social media is down in the description below. Please remember to like, comment if you're not already. Please subscribe to the channel. Please remember to, I already said all that shit. I need to go take a nap. Thanks for watching, guys. Until next time, my name's AJ Kells. This is Something Game Show. I'm out.
Okay, I gotta do it. Call Finn, get her to let me in the underground.
Hey, Miles. You okay?
Yeah. Why would you say that?
Oh, I saw the news about your mom's rally.
We're fine. Do you have time to get coffee, maybe?
I can make time. There's a place on Edison, near Fisk Tower. They don't do foam art, but people don't take pictures of their lattes, so worth it.
Okay, meet you there. Okay, halfway into infiltrating a dangerous group of criminals. Cool, cool.